playing Castlevania, hot dog. It's pretty exciting, right? I know. Try to sit down and enjoy yourself. I know I already did Castlevania 3, so this is like going downhill, but this is still a great game. This is one of my favorite NES games. I remember getting this at a flea market in a crappy blue plastic case. It said Nintendo on it, barely. It was faded, the paint was peeled off. I wasn't allowed to see a lot of horror movies as a kid. The only thing I really knew was Ghostbusters, so seeing this game really intrigued me. I remember having a Nintendo magazine, and it showed all the monsters and everything and named them, like zombies, Dracula, Frankenstein, and all that stuff. And I would just reread the magazine if it were like actual storybook instead of a strategy guide. So when I got this game, I was infatuated with all the horror monsters and everything. I would have dreams about being stuck in the castle, amongst other things, which probably caused me to be on Ritalin later on as a child. I didn't even know what a zombie was. I just thought they were these guys in white sheets. I know, like, I try to usually do games that aren't as common, but I had to do Castlevania and get it out of my system. I'm playing with a PC controller, and yes, folks, I do own this game. It's just easier for me to record clearly this way until I can get a better camera. I wouldn't say I'm the best player. I never beat the game, unfortunately. I wish I had those bragging rights. I can get to the Grim Reaper. You won't see that. I don't really do whole playthroughs. I don't have the patience to edit that much video at this point. But hopefully you'll see a good portion before I wave the white flag. This is one of those videos where I'm going to be quiet. I might do some videos where I play the game and I use the crappiest thing. I should have used the axe. Anyway, I might do some videos where I play the game and record commentary after. It'll probably be more fluid that way, but right now I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. Try it out. You guys complain, put comments. I'm always telling you guys to put comments up because I'm desperate for comments, damn it. But yeah, if you prefer one or the other, just let me know and I'll try to make you guys happy. I'm trying to gain an audience here. Here's the castle map, rendered so beautifully. Never liked this level for some reason. It's just a lot of red, and ironically red's my favorite color, but they're just overdoing it. And this is saying something, because I'm colorblind. Alright, we're going up the stairs, we're seeing what's up here. A very handicapped knight. Bless his heart. One thing I can say about the Castle of Dracula is they do help the ones with special needs. Alright, this is like the introduction of the most annoying enemy ever. You saw them when I played Castlevania 3. They look different in this one. They're chubbier in Castlevania 3. One thing I have to say that these older Castlevania games have that the 3D ones don't have, and oh god, how did I survive that? This game's a lot more brutal than Part 3, faster on. Part 3 gets brutal later on, but this one gets brutal a lot faster. But one thing I can say about these older Castlevanias that even the ones on the DS don't have, the ones that on the PS2, the 3D ones, miserably failed at, were interesting backgrounds. I feel like Symphony of the Night's even one of my favorite games, and I don't feel like they had the most interesting backgrounds in the world. And that's a shame, because this technology is quite limited compared to the PS3 and the DS and the PS2. They could have did better, and the new Castlevania, I don't even really consider that a Castlevania game. When it was being made, it wasn't even supposed to be a Castlevania game. They're just like, we haven't had a decent 3D Castlevania game, let's make one. There's a ghost. That's more like Lord of the Rings. I hope they come up with a proper Castlevania game, or at least somehow change the current series into something more Castlevania-y than something that's Lord of the Ringsy. Hopefully they'll come out with something decent on the 3DS. I hope they support that system. I actually just got one. That's a pretty sweet system. I told people I'd do an unboxing eventually. I've been so lazy about it. Everybody's doing an unboxing and reviewing the system, but everybody's reviewing Castlevania too, so why am I even bothering having that argument? This is a Medusa head. Makes no sense. Creeped me out as a kid. Like most stuff in this game. By the way, those things that were slamming up and down took me months to get past that part, because when you're a kid, you're too dumb to know to duck under there until it comes back up. And that horrible sound just signified I got an extra life, which was pretty sweet, I think. I'm not bragging. Alright, I think graphically this is probably the most interesting level, in my opinion. Because of course my opinion is professional, you should know that by now. These are hunchbacks, these are the second most annoying enemy in the world. But if you get them right before they move, usually don't cause you much trouble. This is the first time you actually get to see a skeleton. It took long enough, didn't it? They learned their lesson in Castlevania 3. They immediately had skeletons in there. I have to say the Castlevania series, and you probably read this in magazines by reviewers too that think the same thing. The series probably has one of the best soundtracks ever, and I'm talking against Mario here. Sweet statues. I've always thought they were like some kind of devil statue, but if you look close, it's supposed to be like some kind of Greek statue. Medusas. Those things are meant more to freak you out. I take that back. When you're in the ledges, you'll be like, he said they were supposed to freak me out. I'm not taking credit. No, these little bastards are annoying. Everything in this game is instant death traps. And I did a stunt there. You can thank me later. Gosh. You get older, you don't play like you used to. You play worse, because you play all the, I guess these games are easier. And you get spoiled. That's my theory. I am not gonna... Yeah. You will not probably see me defeat the Mummy Man. There's no pork chop in the world that's gonna help me. Gosh, so close, so close. But so far. I have no idea how far I'm gonna get on this video. Playing with a Logitech controller is a lot different than an NES controller, I'm afraid to say. My stubby whip, which is useless. Why are they so happy? That's not right. Medusa says, see, I'll eat my words. They are freaking annoying. Is that enough? Will that help me? Probably not. Because it's short and stubby and not very good. Stupid mummy. There, ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed a miracle. You can go to church on Sunday now. Took me so long as a kid to beat that part. And when I beat it, I was... Because the strategy guide ended at that part too, so I never knew where the game started. Went after that. It's great special effects. Now this area creeped me out. I feel like you've seen enough of Castlevania. If you want to see a playthrough, there's plenty of them on YouTube. Here I am promoting my channel and I'm being like, watch somebody else's. But anyway, if you want to request an NES game right now for me to play, go ahead and put a comment up and I will play that game. And when I start reviewing, or I wouldn't necessarily call it reviewing, just playing other systems, I'll make a notice so all you wonderful viewers can watch it. Again, I appreciate you watching. Feel free to add comments. Tell me how pitiful I play. I don't care. I like mail. Anyway, thank you and take care.